Gamers, welcome back to Mount Olympus. We are doing the sequel to the last battle we did, where we had Spartans and Archers on the peak of Mount Olympus. However, in that battle, we were unable to finish it due to a glitch in the game where basically the Persians stopped attacking altogether, which was extremely frustrating. But this time around, we're starting the Persians at the mountainside here. Well, sort of like at the midpoint of the mountain, and there's far less of them to get in the way and things like that, and there's far less Spartans and Archers at the peak here. So we're basically doing the peak of this battle to finish it off as a part 2. It should be awesome. If you guys are enjoying these Ultimate Epic Battle Simulator 2 videos, please be sure to hit that like button. It means a lot to me. Subscribe if you have not already. We're working our way towards 500,000 subscribers, and comment down below who you think is going to win. But before I have you do that, I'll tell you guys the numbers. So there are 4,000 Spartans and medieval archers. About half of them are Spartans, half of them are archers. So about 2,000 and 2,000. Meanwhile, there are 100,000 Persians coming forward. Now, the idea for this battle is that the Spartans will be able to whittle down the Persians and hold off for long enough, while the archers at the peak of the mountain are able to fire out and hopefully get some kills. Now, they're not firing just yet because the Persians aren't close enough to the top just yet, but once they get closer to the top, those archers should begin firing out and hopefully striking down some Persians. Now, there are Spartan defenses at different points in this battlefield. So there's two here at these two different levels, and these two pathways actually both get up to the top here at different points. Then there's another little small group of Spartans right there that are going to hold out. And then at the very top, there's two groups of Spartans, one here and then one over here guarding the entrances, and the archers are behind them there. So it's a staggered defense, definitely a war of attrition here, and it's going to be something that's going to require a lot of grinding by the Persians. There are going to be a lot of Persian deaths here. Persians in these battles tend to be, worth basically 10 to 1 on the Spartans. One Spartan is worth 10 Persians. So they have to do a lot of grinding to get there. However, if we do that math, there's only 2,000 Spartans, so they only need 20,000 Persians to destroy the Spartans here. But that being said, there's still 2,000 medieval archers. So if the Spartans can hold off for long enough for the archers to get shots in, then we should be Gucci. Sorry about the noise in the background, by the way, right there. There's just some clamoring going on in the back. Didn't mean to have that in the video, but either way, it seems like the Persians are consolidating their forces up at the peaks here and really getting up here. This is what we like to see. It doesn't seem like they're glitching like they were in the last video we did, which is great because that did kind of ruin the ending of the video. The beginning was very sick, but the ending definitely left something to be desired because the Persians were just completely stuck and broken. But here we go. Yeah, they're all coming up these pathways. This is like one of my favorite things, is watching them like wind their way up these pathways. This is just so cinematically epic. It's like something you'd see out of a movie, man. Oh, it's so dope. And then the blood just rolling down the pathways too is absolutely crazy to see. Very cool stuff. And then the bodies randomly, sporadically falling here. Like, look at this. There's two tiers of battle going on right here, and the Persians are literally falling from the top tier down into the bottom tier as they die due to the Spartans, and then those that are at the next tier down are falling down onto these troopers and then continuing to roll down all the way down this mountain. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. But either way, we are looking at 2,000 deaths for the Persians and 86 deaths for the Spartans right now. Why don't we go ahead and do a little bit of fast motion here for this defense right here at the lower level for the Spartans right now. Okay, so after about 10 minutes there, the Spartans have almost 5,000 kills, and the Persians only have 268 kills. But the Spartans over here are slowly dying out, and the Persians will soon be able to continue their climb upwards towards the top here, and then the real action will start with the archers firing down at the Persians from these positions, and the Spartans having to hold out in other positions. These poor 6 archers are gonna die very early because they fell off. Big rip right there. Oh, it's gonna be rough. Oh no, wait, there's another Spartan position here. So the Persians will be able to use this path to get to the top, but they'll have to go through these Spartans down below over there and then get to the top from over that way. So yeah, we will still have some crazy action here, but this Spartan line is down to just 4 lines of soldiers, and the one up above is not doing much better. So we're gonna soon see the Persians breaking through. Alright, the bottom was able to break out before the top over here. The top still has a few Spartans holding out, but now the bottom is engaging with the next row of Spartans down here. Right now we're sitting at 6,300 dead Persians and only 400 dead Spartans. So these guys are going to be holding out for a while longer and preventing the Persians from entering the top. But then once these guys down here get the breakout, and it looks like we're going to be seeing just a little Spartan holdout here. Hopefully they can get a few more kills before they go down. You know, each Spartan's worth about 10 Persians, so we should be looking at least a few Persian kills. This would be a very terrifying situation to be in, even if you are a Spartan trained from birth for war as a Spartiate soldier. You know, it would still not be my cup of tea to be surrounded by Persians who are trying to kill you and backed into a corner. Nah, that wouldn't be very cash money. I would especially hate to be the very last one, you know? I'd be okay with being in like a group of homies, that way you're all fighting together, but to be the very last one, now that would be pretty scary. That would be pretty tragic. We are down to 3 here. Who's gonna be the last one? I think it's gotta be the guy in the middle. I think it'll be Mr. Tan Cape in the middle. I think the 2 green capes are going to die first. They're going to perish under the Persian persecution of the prolific Spartans. I couldn't continue the alliteration. One of the green coats does go down right there. Now it's Tan Coat and other green coats still fighting, still in warrior combat. And they're doing oh, yep, the green did go down first, but then the tan went down after. Here we go. Now the Persians are moving forward, and they're going to be the first to make it to the top here, and we're going to see some archer fire going into them, I think. Let's see here. Archers should be turning around soon. Archers? Archers? Perhaps? Oh, there we go. A couple of these guys are firing out now. There we go, there we go. We got archer fire. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, cool. So the archers are firing downwards at these Persians. And we've also got a couple archers down here who we knew were going to die early anyway. So they are dying right there. Actually, it looks like Persian shields are capable of blocking archer fire similar to what the Romans had. So that's a bit of a problem here for these archers. However, they will be mainly shooting the Persians in the back. So it shouldn't be too big of a deal because they'll be able to get most of their shots in. But it does definitely nerf the archers a good bit. But you can see some of the Persians are already bloodied back here from incoming archer fire. We're even seeing a couple dropping down to the ground right there. So the archers hopefully will make a big difference in this battle. We are sitting at 7,000 dead Persians and 450 dead Spartans right now, and like 6 dead archers. But the archers are sprinkling in that fire, and that's very good to see. Also down here, we've still got the Spartan holdout. We're looking okay. We're looking okay. I am curious, are these archers back here firing at all? No. Oh, these guys over here are, though. Oh, look at this. Oh, they must have been firing for a while, actually. Yeah, these guys over here are firing into the backs of these Persians here, which is good. So we do have a little bit more archer fire going out. We want as much archer fire as humanly possible here to slow down the tide of Persians that are trying to get their way up here. Why don't we go ahead and do another time lapse here, this time of, the top here with the Spartans and the archers firing into these Persians. I think that would be pretty cool to see. So the Persians have definitely made a bit of a breakthrough here. They're basically trying to get to the archers over this way, and the archers are having some return arrow fire, which is causing them to take damage and get a little bit bloody here because the arrows are dinking off of the Persian shields. Persians right now have lost 17,000 soldiers. Spartans have lost 845 currently. Now, hopefully the archers can pick it up and manage to do a little bit better once these archers all become active on the battlefield. And that'll occur in 2 stages, because number 1, these guys will make a breakthrough and come for the archers that way, which is not the greatest thing. But then also these Spartans over here are close to being all dead, and once they're all dead, then the archers will be able to fire into them from the fighting position of these Spartans over here as well in this battlefield. So should be kind of interesting. I am getting a little bit worried here for the Spartans. I think the Persians are definitely on track to win this thing currently, but you know, the big hope here is that the archers, with all of them being activated, are going to be able to do this thing. I mean, look at the number of dead Persians here. There's a whole lot, and hopefully that continues to increase for the Spartan defense here to succeed on the battlefield. Now, it's definitely a bit of a problem, the fact that the archer arrows, a lot of them end up flinging back and causing friendly fire damage to the archers. I really was not expecting that. I thought the Persian shields weren't strong enough for that. I thought it was only the Roman shields that did that, but it seems like it's also going to be the Persian shields, and that's definitely a little bit of a chink in our armor here, a mess up in our plan right now. Look at how hard these Spartans are fighting for their archer brothers behind them, dude. Look how bloody they are. Look how many Persians they've dropped. They are fighting their absolute hardest to protect the archers back here. I probably should have put more Spartans like right around here to like protect more of these archers, but I didn't think to do that. I didn't really realize that this would be a problem, that the Persians would soon be able to just get around to the archers over this way. So it definitely is a problem, but right now the Spartans are doing an absolutely heroic defense over here to aid their archer brothers right now. Really, really heroic, actually. Has this line broken just yet? Nope, not yet, but they are fully surrounded, and we are looking at another sort of last stand defense going on right now over here between these Spartans and these Persians. The Persians will probably win this within the next minute or so, and then be heading on up this way to join the fight at the top here. Look at the body pile, man. It's absolutely insane. We're looking at 20,000 dead Persians and 1,000 dead archers and Spartans, which is actually pretty good, because if this rate continues, then when all 4,000 Spartans have died, they should have killed about 80,000 Persians, which I think is close enough to the 100,000 that they might be able to do it if they just like continue to get a little bit more kills when these archers get activated. So this is still very, very much winnable for the Spartans right now in this battlefield, for sure. Very, very winnable. These archers just need to be flying their arrows true and very, very accurately. They need to be extraordinarily accurate. A few of these Persians are getting into these archers over here, but hopefully most of the Persians will continue to be distracted by these Spartans over this way instead of the archers over here. And we do have the breakout happening down below. You can see random Persian and Spartan bodies flying downwards here. Oh my god. But yeah, we do have the breakout, and we now have these soldiers striking out against the Spartans further up, and now these archers over here are all firing out as well. Hopefully there's not too much friendly fire. I don't even know if that's a thing with the archers in this game, but yeah, hopefully not, and hopefully those arrows are just going to be doing a lot of damage to these Persians. I think especially when the Persians get up here, the archers will have a better angle at hitting them, because right now a lot of them are just kind of flying over the top. But yeah, hopefully as those Persians get closer up, it'll increase their accuracy, and they'll be a little bit better right there. Yeah, and it looks like over here the Persians are hell-bent on killing the Spartans over here, and they don't really care about the archers, so it's totally fine. And the archers are basically able to get back shots into a lot of these Persians right now, which is BEA. Beautiful, baby. Okay, so the Persians have almost extinguished the Spartans over this way, and they're also really going after these archers over here. The archers are able to keep them at bay a little bit, but the archers are dying bit by bit. These Spartans over here are doing a great job, and the archers over here are also doing a great job of killing a lot of these Persians. I feel like if this flank wasn't happening right now, then these guys might even hold out to the bitter end, because they are doing a lot of damage to the Persian army right now. We are looking at 35,000 dead Persians and 1,800 dead defenders here. I think the major problem that could lose it for the Spartans and the archers is this flank right here. This is going to be really, really bad, especially when the last of these Spartans all end up breaking. Then it's going to be extremely bad because these guys are going to be completely flanked as well. So that's definitely our major problem we're looking at right now, and it could result in the defeat of these forces. No bueno. Alright, in slow motion here, you can see our worst fears are being realized. The Persians are flanking these Spartan units over this way, coming in the booty, and also attacking the archers over here as well. Really not a good sign. Right now we're looking at 40,000 dead Persians, 2,300 dead Spartans and archers. This flank could be the end. I mean, yeah, look at this. Persians are now barreling through on both sides. This is really, really bad. This has gone exponentially bad towards the end here. Persians made a massive breakthrough. If there's only one entrance, I think the Spartans would win this, but there's two, and that's a big problem. Alright, so the Spartans over here, completely dead. The archers over here, completely dead. Now we've just got Persians attacking archers in the back lines over here, and then these Spartans are now completely encompassed. I think it's fair to say that this is going to be a Spartan defeat. It's just a matter of how many kills they can get. Sorry, the water's going in the background. How many kills they can get before this thing's done. Alright, so there's only like 5 Spartans over here still surviving, and they're gonna die. And then there's this archer up here who's just chilling. And then there's a bunch on top of the temple and inside the temple here. They're not really firing much, but they're just chilling there, hanging out. So I don't really know if the Persians are going to be able to kill them. And it seems like they killed all of the Spartans here, so I'm not totally sure what's happening. There's also an archer just chilling right here, apparently. And he's just hanging out and the Persians can't get to him. I also have a feeling the Persians probably can't go in the temple, is my guess, because I'm not seeing any of them able to. So I don't know. This battle might just be a draw in the end. Although realistically, there's only 131 archers left, and there's still 45,000 Persians left. So we're gonna call it a Persian victory. The archers surrender because the Persians can't get in there. Oh man, they just scaled that real quick and just are killing this guy. Oh dang. Okay, well there's that. Yeah, well now they're trying to get into the temple and they can't, so there's that. Either way, guys, that is going to be the end of this video here. Persians ended up with the Dubski, and the defense just kind of failed, I think, mainly because of the flank, but they tried really hard. I appreciate you guys watching. Please be sure to hit that like button if you did enjoy, subscribe if you haven't already, and comment down below if you'd like to see some more. Peace! I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Be sure to click that subscribe button for more content, and hit the notification bell if you'd like to be alerted to whenever I live stream or upload. Thanks so much.